Hello, I'm Stephen Woodcock. I'm a foreign exchange professional, been in the market in London now for over 30 years, taking a look at what's going on in the markets currently. Well, since the last conversation we had, the US have taken out Qasem Soleimani at Baghdad Airport, and which the last time we were here, I said that I thought oil goes higher, and sure enough, on that news, oil jumped $3. So not sure if I'm happy the way or the reason it went, but that's the situation we're in now. On the back of this news, we've seen probably a risk-off situation start to filter its way into the market now. And what it's done, it's added to maybe yen strength, Canadian strength. Obviously, we saw gold rally about $30, maybe a bit more. And like I say, oil traded up about another $3.5 on that news. Apart from that event, we're still coming back from the Christmas and New Year holiday, and this week is famous for the stragglers. They're not in the offices yet, and I do think that this week as well we'll still see a pretty steady market. I think we don't really start again till next week. What I am looking at currently is obviously we're going to get into the impeachment talks again, trade war again. The end of this month, obviously, we're supposed to be seeing the initial stages of the withdrawal from Europe for the UK. But currently, it all seems quite subdued, and I have to admit, the headlines we're seeing at the moment, especially out of the UK, seem more to do with the Labour leadership than what's actually happening with us in Europe. So the markets currently aren't flying around too much. Apart from the initial news, obviously from the Baghdad bombing with the drone situation. For me, the numbers that we're going to be looking at, it's a non-farm payrolls week in a thin week, so there is a possibility that on Friday we could see maybe some volatility across the board dollar-wise. But I have to admit, if the number, I mean, the last number we saw was quite a way off. If it comes out in line, yeah, there's a possibility we stay around the areas we are. We're currently euro dollar about 111.80, I think we are at the moment, and cable at the moment around 132. Euro sterling 85 or 118, the sterling euro way round. If we have a big miss or a big improvement in the payrolls on Friday, with the way that we are at the moment, and some of the markets still out, I'm not 100% sure if it's one that you go with. For me personally, I'm still a dollar buyer on dips, but because of the safe haven buying of the maybe commodity currencies and safety currencies, I think what we're seeing at the moment is maybe taking a little bit of an edge off of that trade. So the general view for the moment is I'm watching all the news that is coming out and looking for direction, how this pans out. Obviously, at the moment, there's fears that the situation in Iraq, Iran will escalate. And if that does, I think that maybe could take a little bit of the dollar down. Obviously, gold still remains firm, but obviously I think the one that we do look at, which I'd say is pretty nailed on, we see go higher, is oil. So that's the way I'm going to play it for the moment. UK a little bit on the sidelines, probably, you know, taking a little bit of sell sterling around 132.5, something like that. But currently, I'd say wait for news, maybe trade on the news and go from there. Thanks very much.